there, friends. Welcome back to Second Star to the Left. I'm Michelle, and this is my daughter, Billie.
Hi.
And here's where we'll share board game reviews, ramblings, and a few wrong turns along the scenic route. We are here because we were tagged to do the mid-year board game tag, which is a series of 8 questions, kind of seeing where we are so far, halfway through the gaming year. And this was created by Rolling Reggie. So if you haven't gone over and said hi to Reggie, go do so. I will put all the information in the description. We were tagged by Dwayne and Alicia over at BlackBoard Gaming, 2 absolutely wonderful people. If you haven't gone and looked at their channel, have a look, go check out their answers, and see how your answers compare.
Their videos rock. If you're watching, I love you.
Their link will be down below as well. So we're going to go through these 8 questions. Billie and I may or may not have different answers. We'll see how the questions go. You ready for this?
Ready.
You just spring these on Billie. It's good. Okay, what was your...
You had time to, prep for this video.
What was your favorite game of the year so far?
So far, it might be Maximum Apocalypse.
That's fair. That's fair.
Well, I didn't get a chance to, sit and think about these questions. You did at least let me see the list before we started. And I have a feeling Maximum Apocalypse is going to be my answer for at least one more, so we'll talk about it then.
So I'm not sure what my favorite game of the year so far is. I mean, it depends what we're talking about, right? So for a solo game...
we're talking about games.
For a solo game, it's going to be Numbsters, probably, because I play it all the time. For a party game, it might just be Mystic Paths, which is a wonderful deduction game where you're puzzling out words given abstract clues, and I'm terrible at it, but it's a lot of fun. So
this feels a little like cheating.
And then maybe Sea Salt and Paper for just a regular game.
Those are a good 3 answers. You gotta pick one.
I don't have to pick one. Those are the rules of board game lists, folks. I get multiple answers.
Everyone gets runners up.
What is our most played game?
For me, it's Shake That City, because I've just been having a blast with it, and I've been so excited to play it since I first tried it at PAX, and now that we have it, it's really living up to it, and I love it.
It is a lot of fun. I think my most played game is Numbsters, just because I play a lot of solo games.
Play it every day.
Because I can just have it in my hand, and 7, 8, 9 never gets old, and I can throw it in my pocket. I can bring it wherever I go. I actually have an extra copy at work. Not that I'm not working, but I have an extra copy at work so that I can play it wherever I am. It's just so easy to play that it gets more plays than anything else. Mm-hmm. What was your biggest surprise of the year? This one's easy.
I'm going to say again, this one also Maximum Apocalypse.
Maximum Apocalypse.
For you too.
Yeah, absolutely. This is a game that Billie convinced me to back on Kickstarter before we were backing games on Kickstarter,
this was one of the first games we backed ever. Way back.
It got here. I thought it was some kind of weird D&D Billie game.
Hey.
So it went on a shelf. I didn't think too much about it. I didn't know much about it when we backed it. We had a meeting with Rock Manor Games last year at PAX Unplugged, I believe. Mm-hmm. And we got to see the game and play the game, and I thought, wow, we should back this. And Billie goes, we already did. It's home. This is an expansion. We didn't back the expansion. We came home.
Well, we're gonna now.
We're gonna now. And we finally tried the 2 big boxes of it that we own. And this is essentially a dungeon crawl. Mm-hmm. It's just so much fun. You step on a tile, it flips over, monsters spawn, you're battling them with whatever you have in your backpack, you're losing health, the monsters keep trying to kill you.
Find fuel for your escape vehicle, sneak around.
Your escape vehicle is a Volkswagen van. This game was so much fun. I'm really sorry that we hadn't tried it earlier. Mm-hmm. This was a dumb thing that we put off. But I'm so happy that we did finally play it. And yeah, so this was easily the biggest surprise. I think I pretty much knew what we were getting into with the other games that we played. Not to say that there weren't really good games that we've tried this year.
This is the one that caught you the most off guard.
But this is the one that caught me off guard. Ooh, I think I want to change my what's your favorite game answer. Can I change it? I can change it.
But you changed it too. Because you already had 3, so you might as well add a 4th.
Yeah. I'm gonna add a Rolling right.
Okay.
I'm gonna change it to French Quarter.
Oh yeah.
Yes, I love French Quarter, and as much as I've loved, Fleet and Three Sisters and Motor City, French Quarter is easily my favorite, and I can't wait to play some more of it.
It's the one
It's the one Billie played.
I really love that game. That's a really good game.
So just circling back to question number 1, French Quarter, and we're going to bring it to the French Quarter. Well, not the real one, but Disney Port Orleans French Quarter. We're going to bring that game there.
By question 8, do you think you'll have 8 answers for question 1?
I might. Okay, what was your biggest disappointment?
That I had such a we had so much going on. We didn't get to play as many games as we wanted to play.
Yeah, I'm not gonna pick a game that was our biggest disappointment. I don't think we've had really any clunkers this year.
No,
There's
not
been
really.
one or two that we didn't like as much, but
Really
other
no fault
people
of the
really
game.
like them. So I'm not gonna smack at those games.
But there's just been so much going on, like with remodeling the kitchen and stuff.
Yeah, but I think that my biggest disappointment is that we haven't played as much and that we haven't been able to record as much. But that seems to be getting better.
I think the Jeff and Jamie visit actually helped a lot.
Kickstarted it.
Got our groove back.
Yeah, so that would be my biggest disappointment.
Yes.
What game do you want to get off the shelf of shame the most?
Ooh.
I know which one.
You didn't show me this question before we started, so now I have to stop and think.
It's a surprise question. Do you want to know what mine is?
I feel like there's something on the tip of my tongue that should be like the obvious answer that later I'm gonna go, why didn't I think of that first?
So there's a bunch. We have amazing games on our
you go
table
first.
of shame. But the one that I really want to get off that table that we haven't yet isn't even over there anymore because it's too big and it just sits, and that is My Father's Work.
Yes.
I was so excited to back this. I was so excited when it got here, and somehow it just got away from us. And we tend to put it away with spooky season games instead of having it out.
Actually, right now it's between
on the spooky season show.
Horrified and Mansions of Madness.
Mm-hmm. Where it should be. So I think that is the game that I wish would come off the shelf the most.
Mm-hmm.
That's the one. And we are going to do it. We are going to do it. Hold us to it. We are going to play this one this year for spooky season.
Please don't hold us to it.
No, hold us to it. It's fine. What game from 3 or more years ago did you discover this year?
Maximum Apocalypse. Technically, we backed it back then, but, I still think it counts as discovering it.
Are you going to just give this for 8 questions?
3 so far.
I have At the Gates of Loyang, which is an Uwe Rosenberg game.
Oh yeah, that one looked fun.
Which I've played solo, but yeah, I wanted it for a very long time. Finally found a copy, really enjoyed it. So that one was older. And oddly, No Thanks, which, okay, I've played it before this year, but I never played it in person before this year, so I'm counting it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just a fun, silly game to sit down and play with some friends. And you can play it with absolutely anybody.
I had this brilliant revelation right before this video started, and I completely forgot.
Did you want to say it now? I
Yeah,
circled back to one, so you can.
I want to say
this.
now. Yeah, I'd like to add. I played Castles of Burgundy for the first time this year, and it's amazing.
Who knew a classic would be good?
Who knew? Beloved classic Castles of Burgundy might be a good game.
I've played
Who'd have
Castles
thought?
of Burgundy before. I have not played it in person yet. I've played it online. But we got our super deluxe, all the bits and pieces and acrylic tiles and 3D pigs. We got all of it. And so that's going to hit the table very soon.
Mm-hmm.
Good call. Maximum Apocalypse. You can't say it for everyone.
I think I'm covered.
Okay, wait.
By sharing answers, because you have extra answers, so it balances out.
What anticipated release are you the most excited for this year?
It's gotta be Unmatched Adventures. It's like pulp nonsense and cryptids, and it looks so fun, and I can't wait to play it and try out the heroes in regular fights and try out regular heroes in the adventure mode.
And also throw into that, I also want those little boxes to get here soon so that we can mix everything
I forgot
up.
about those. One of those?
Soon.
Nice.
And also Disney Lorcana, which
Yes.
we managed to pre-order, and I'm very, very excited to go and give it a try. I was never a Magic the Gathering person? Because
I feel
seemed like generic fantasy. Don't hate me, Magic the Gathering people.
No, I do. I like the game and I like the art, and I think when I was a kid I bought packs mostly just to look at the art and read little lore blurbs.
So
the game itself is it's the being able to buy a better deck that just kind of makes it.
So that's the thing, right? So we bought the set that has like the game plus like 6 booster packs or whatever the set is. My problem with these games, I don't always like a game where you can buy a win, right? If I can buy a better deck than you and I can beat you, that doesn't always seem
asymmetric
fair.
Games are one thing, and I do enjoy them, but when you have like one player that just has an objectively better deck than the other one, it's not. I don't know. It feels weird. I'm
kind of hoping that because we bought this and the 6 booster packs, that between us we can kind of draft them or redraft them and just kind of...
If it's just me and you playing, we can keep it relatively even.
So try and keep it balanced, and we'll both be there when we're purchasing things. We can draft them back and forth. That's my hope. Plus it's Disney and the cards look amazing. So I absolutely can't wait. What is your personal favorite video that we've done so far this year?
My video. Where I was on camera.
Yeah.
Oh, for the beginning of it.
Billie
but still,
was on camera.
I'm in the thumbnail.
You did a great job. I agree. I think my personal favorite is going to be a bit of a cheat.
Oh?
Yes. My personal favorite was doing Rolling into the New Year, and I had so much fun playing like every roll and write game that we had.
Wasn't that like 5 videos?
It's a series. My personal video series.
Sure.
Was Rolling into the New Year, and we got to try out new ones. We might have bought a few new ones. We bought a new shelf for them, but also we got to play all of the roll and writes, which to me is always fun because they're some of my favorite games. So those are our 8 questions for our mid-year board game tag. We aren't going to tag anyone since I think most people are pretty much getting tagged by now, but what we will do is tag everybody in our Discord. I will set up a little channel and you can answer these questions in the Discord. Not on our Discord? I got an idea.
You could join it.
You could join it. I'll put all that information down below. Thank you for watching. If you like what you see,
or if you'd like to keep watching until we get one right,
then please like, subscribe, and share. As always, open tables, open minds, and play yourselves.
Bye. I'm always like waiting for something. Like
wait for the intro.
Wait for the intro to start.
It doesn't really happen. I put it in later. Doesn't like drop down from the
spoil
ceiling.
the illusion for them, Mom.
We are here because we were tagged to do the. What did I say it was?
The board mid-game.
Mid-year board game tag.
Board game.
We
tag.